chosen ones, empaths. You think it's over, right? You think the discard is over. It's done. Don't take it so serious. You're going to see that narcissist again, or you're going to hear from that narcissist again, I assure you. You see, there's a true motive behind the discard, and it's a game to the narcissist. What you've become is a converted source of supply. They've decided through your lack of supply to convert you into an outsider supply. Someone who's going to chase after them and pursue a relationship with them relentlessly. This is why they pushed you away. They pushed you away so you start appreciating them and valuing them and loving them and chase after them. And many of us have made this mistake. But maybe you're listening to this and you've just been discarded. Don't run after them. Right? If you know one thing, if you've been out of the relationship for some time now, or it's fresh for you, you will hear from the narcissist again. I'm not saying they're going to say, I love you, I want you back, but you're going to hear from them again. It's not the last communication. The narcissist is never done with us. They're never truly done with us. And that's why you don't need to take this discard so seriously. Look, an ending of a relationship, a real breakup. Yeah, I know that means something, you know. Two people breaking up is crazy. It's some of your worst times, right, in life. But if we're talking about a narcissistic discard, which is actually appearing as a breakup, right? But if you are a step ahead already and you figured out you're dealing with a narcissist, then my hat comes off to you, because I wasn't that far ahead. I didn't know I was dealing with a narcissist. Not for a little time after, not for a long time after. I didn't realize that I was dealing with a narcissist. But you know you're dealing with a narcissist. And if you're going through a breakup, you're going through a discard, right? Understand that this person's going to contact you again. And you need to take a back step and say, hold on a minute. This person's trying to inflict all of these emotional wounds to convert me as an energy source to desperately chase after them. I'm going to do everything in my power not to be that. Don't ever chase after them. If you have already chased after them, then stop chasing after them now. Door slam, bolt and weld it shut. Right? But their true motive was to obtain more supply from yourselves. That was their true motive. They'll get a new supply even in, but they'll have you in the background, messaging them, speaking on social media, playing back and forth on social media or posting quotes, doing stuff. They're obtaining supply. So all they've done is they've demoted you, so to speak. They've demoted you from the primary source to an outsider source, to a secondary source, to someone that they're putting on the shelf. And they're trying to put you through the emotional process of grieving over losing someone. If you don't need to go through the pain of grieving, of losing someone in your life. And we're not talking about death here, but this can mirror, this can be sometimes we deal with death, someone is gone. Sometimes when we lose someone in our life, it can actually obtain a bigger piece of our heart, and it's harder to actually facilitate it, right? It's harder to place it in the right place. But you know that this person was deliberately trying to hit you with a fuel injection, a booster, to invoke all of these feelings from you towards them, for you, and to twist the dynamics as if they're higher up than you. But it's not true. This person's going to end up with a lousy supply. They're going to get 6 months down the line and they're going to reach out to you. Watch these videos and videos alike to be strong enough so you never let this narcissist back in, or read books or whatever. Educate yourself that you're never going to let this person back in, because they are going to pop up. And they pop up with these temperament checkers. And this is what I'm saying. The whole discard is a game. The true motive behind the discard is to cause you this pain and grief. Is to make you be hurt. That is the true motive. And if you can withstand some time alone, and you can go through your healing process, and you can soldier it on, and you can detach and say, you know what, I see you walking away from me, but I know for 1,000,000% fact that you're going to try and reach back out to me in the future, because I know my value, because you're worth so much, right? Don't let this devaluation affect you. Don't let the smear campaign affect you. You can be alone with this, and everyone else is thinking you're this or whatever. You can be alone with this. I was alone with this. But I needed someone to tell me what I needed to hear. And it's not just what I needed to hear. It was fundamental that I heard this information, but I didn't hear it. I had to learn it. I had to go through the process to see the narcissist discard me, right? Go through the whole process with police, go through the whole process like that, for them to try and hoover me again. And when I learned this information, this is what I'm saying, for those of you, wherever you are on your journey, I've heard of hoovers that come after 20 years and stuff. Someone wrote it in the comments. I think I've even underestimated the number. I think they said 26 years. These narcissists are weirdos, right? And you can't go on the same emotional level. So when someone's trying to inflict these emotions of abandonment and betrayal and all of that, right? Regardless of even if they've cheated on you and you found out or whatever, they've deliberately tried to do that. It's all a game to them. They've deliberately tried to do that, but they're the ones that get played in the end. They're the ones who get played in the end of where their lives are going now. Don't believe the illusionary scene. I'm talking about the twisted inner dimensions of their minds that God or the universe puts them through. They get put through all sorts of grief. They move on with their lives and they're still caught up with us. They've discarded us, but they still secretly desire us. They've smeared our name to the maximum, to all their flying monkeys and everything like that. But secretly at 2 a.m, they look at our profile at night to try and get some sort of supply. Yeah? This thing's a game to them. They're watching you every day after a discard. They discard you. They're watching you. They're watching what you're doing on your social media. My phone was hacked after I was discarded. Narcissist is all moving things on my device and all that. Already called police on me. But then in my phone, in my tablet. Weirdo. So I'm saying you might not experience those levels of hacking, but be sure that they spy. They're out there spying. They're making false accounts. They're checking in on your social media. This is all non-verbal digital communication. Someone looking at your social media is because they care enough to, right? With a narcissist, is because they've got that supply need towards looking in that. No one looks at your social media for no reason. They're trying to find out information. They're trying to gather data. They're trying to sense where you're at in your journey, right? So, you know, this is the true motive of it. They're not serious. It's all a game. It's all a game to them. It's all a game. So you just need to be able to detach, take a stance on this, take a different view on this and say, you know what? This person has thrown away something so valuable in me, right? They're blindsided by God right now for them not to see my value. And they're going to get further down the line and they're going to re-idolize you. They're going to revalue you. And you just need to be strong enough to never let them back in your life again. It's that simple. The only thing real about this discard is from ourselves. If we can come up with the decision to make sure we never entertain them again or let them back in. Because a narcissist circulates around. They go back and forth. They go around. Don't be there for them just to come and pick you back up off the shelf. Don't be there sitting there sad with all of these emotions and sad, feeling abandoned. And, you know, this person's not serious. They're not serious. Give it some time. Go quiet. You go ghost. You go silent. See this person reach out to you. And when you get them reaching out to you, or you've already experienced it, you know that they're there thinking about you at stupid o'clock in the morning when they're with their new supply or whatever they're doing. They're filthy creatures, right? They're with their new supply and they're thinking about you. So just understand that when a narcissist cuts you off, they go with a new person, they do whatever like that, they're converting your energy source. They're converting your supply into another alternative energy source. That's what they're trying to do. In their world, they're demoting you. But all it is a conversion. They're converting your energy source to be someone on the outside. They're trying to make you be the person that begs for them back, who wants them out of everyone in the world, who desires them. That's what they're trying to invoke, these feelings in you. Yes, they'll entertain a new supply for a little while just to hurt you. Yes, they'll go into a relationship. Yes, they'll get married. Yes, they'll even have children. But really their primary scope is on you. So they demote you in the world, but realistically their whole focus and orientation and agenda is still towards you in life. Because they've never got over you. So just don't take this discard so seriously when you know you're going to hear from them again. Don't worry about it. You've already heard from them. It's enough said. You don't need to even hear from them no more if you've heard from them. I just say that it's a defining moment in the healing journey, actually receiving a Hoover. Because it actually enables you to realize that this person was full of shit. Right? So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently, I've got a secondary channel, a spiritual channel. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.